Never buy lettuce again. Grow it yourself and have lettuce all year, round without spending almost anything. To start this simple tip, we will need a plastic bottle like this one. It can be 1 or 2 liters so we can make our pot. Making this pot in the bottle helps a lot because you don't need to keep watering it all the time since it self-waters. That's right. The first step is to make a mark on the bottle a little above the middle. Then cut it with scissors. However, this other part of the bottle cannot be too big, so we will also trim it a little. Now, on the cap, we will make a small hole. I'll do this with a welding machine, but you can also do it with a hot object. And now we'll need a small piece of fabric. If you don't have fabric at home, you can also use some pieces of string. It needs to be like a kind of rope, because this piece of fabric will be responsible for carrying the water up, keeping the soil always moist. That's why this process is self-watering. Remove the cap with the hole and pass the fabric through it. Once done, we can put the cap back on, and our self-watering pot will be ready. Now all you need to do is add a little filtered water to the bottom part. You don't need to put too much, just enough to touch the fabric. Then, in the upper part, we will put the soil. Here, I'm using vegetable soil, which is ideal for this type of planting. But you can use any soil you prefer, whether from your garden or fortified soil. And we will add the soil this way, until the container is almost full. However, it is important to keep the fabric on top, so hold it a little while adding the soil. This way, part of it will be in contact with the water and the other on top of the soil. Just like you see in the video. This method of growing is very creative and also an act of recycling. That's why it's great, because you will have 100% natural food and also help the environment. Now, to finish, we will need this here. Lettuce seeds. They are easy to find and extremely cheap. This little packet contains hundreds of seeds, but we only need a few. This amount is enough. Place them in the center of the pot and cover them with a little soil. Then finish with a bit more filtered water. And that's it. In about 15 days, your first sprouts will appear. And in about 2 months, it will be ready to eat. Keep it in a place with little light and no direct contact with the sun. Water it once a week, and in no time,